What's up guys, C213 here, and today we're going to be unboxing a really cool TPU case for the new iPad Pro that supports Apple Pencil charging. Okay guys, so I was actually contacted by the seller to send me this now, so I just want to give you full disclosure. I was sent this for review, but I'm not going to hold any punches and I'm going to tell it like it is. Now, the reason this was so interesting to me and why I agreed to actually take a look at this product, because half the time, most products I don't bother even looking because usually they're not great, is that the iPad Pro, as you know, has a very peculiar situation, and that's that the Apple Pencil, which is a big part of the iPad Pro's functionality, charges wirelessly on the side and is held in place by magnets. The issue with this starts with any case that encompasses the entire perimeter of the iPad. And so that's what we're going to have to see if this case allows for. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up this package. This case is available on Amazon for $14. And it is a Prime item, so you will get free shipping. Okay, here it is. And this is for, obviously, the iPad Pro 11-inch. It says right there, New Pro 11. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Packaging is pretty basic, but hey, you know what? That just means hopefully more money went into the actual product, which is what I want to see. Now, this is just a simple, clear silicone TPU case. And again, for some people that don't want to use the keyboard folio or have a keyboard, this might be the one for them. Now, initial reviews of this case did mention an issue charging the pencil, but I'm looking right here on the side and you can see that this material has been thinned out and shaped properly to hopefully allow for proper charging while also encompassing the side of the iPad. Now, this right here, this cutout for the smart connector, I think it's a little bit of a vestigial thing. In the beginning, the smart connector was in all the mock-ups for the leaked images of the iPad Pro before it came out. In practice, this isn't really going to work because the smart connector has to sit flat against the device. But this isn't a huge gripe for me. It's just a little bit of a downside because more dust could get in there. You've got all your proper cutouts for microphones, camera, flash, speakers. Obviously, you've got 4 speakers on the iPad Pro, and of course your USB-C port on the side and your side right here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and test out the most important thing. We'll grab the iPad, see how it fits first of all, and also if this plays nicely with my screen protector, which does appear like it will. Get this on there. All right, so it sits flat all the way around, as you see there. Looks pretty good. You've got your smart connector obviously still exposed. Microphone holes all line up great. Speaker holes line up great. Buttons feel pretty good. And now let's check that pencil. I'm going to hold it this way so you guys can see the display and see if it starts charging. And indeed, the Apple Pencil does charge. That's pretty cool. Now again, because there is something in between the pencil and the side of the iPad, the magnet is going to be even weaker. So that is something to keep in mind, that realistically with this case, if you're going to be putting it in a bag or something, you're going to want a separate place to put this because it probably will get knocked off. You know, it's already likely to get knocked off even without a case on. With the case, pretty easy to knock off. That being said, it's still really cool to start to see manufacturers actually make cases that are custom made that allow the charging while still protecting the side of the iPad. Because so many cases, their simple solution is to have some weird cutout or something like that where this entire side of the iPad is just not protected. But at the same time, that has its downsides, as I'll show you. You'll see here on the side of the iPad, if you can see right there, has little scratches that have shown up. And that actually comes from little bits of grit getting stuck on the side of the pencil. And then when the pencil is attached and slightly moves around a little bit, it causes scratches. A case like this with a thinned out material on the side that allows the pencil to charge while also protecting the side of the iPad is a great solution. You know, there's not much I can say about this case. It's very simple. It obviously offers very little in the way of screen protection because it's a non-folio case, so it doesn't cover the display. But one thing it does actually add is just a bit of lay on the table protection. Now it's not a lot, so I wouldn't go dropping this. It's not going to protect your iPad from a drop. Realistically, you're going to need something a lot more heavy duty for that. But there is enough of a lip that if you were to lay this flat on a table or something like that and then slide it around, it will not directly contact the display. And that is another really important thing, especially with a device with glass as thin as this. This also isn't going to provide any serious flex or bend protection, but it does add a little bit of rigidity. And more importantly, it allows you to show off the back of your iPad beautifully without risking scratches. Well, I'm overall very impressed with this case. For the price, it does not seem like a bad value at all. In fact, it seems like a pretty good value if you know what you're getting. For people that want a folio, screen protection, and also any sort of storage, some cases come with little pockets and things. Obviously, this is not going to give it to you. But if you are an artist who has no need for a keyboard and is simply looking for a case that's going to protect their iPad while still keeping it lightweight and supporting Apple Pencil charging, I think this is a great option for something simple, cheap, and easy to take on and off. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like. If you have any questions, comments, or if you have the older version of this case and you've had issues, or you've had experience with the newer version and you have something to say about it, definitely leave that in the comments below. And if you want to see more or a long-term review of this case, be sure to get subscribed.